Hey everyone! Hi to all of our non-existent fans. Welcome to the Creamcast, or Bad Books, or the worst book club on the internet, or
to be determined.
TBD.
To be determined.
Yeah, we do not have a name yet.
It's in the works, coming down the pipeline.
We're here to prove that illiteracy isn't always a bad thing. I'm your beleaguered, congested, and soon-to-be demoralized host, Reese. And today I am joined by two of my good friends, Bailey and Manny. Say what's up, guys.
What's
hey
up, team?
everyone, it's Manny here.
So, you guys excited?
I don't know if I'm quite ready for this.
Yeah, no, I'm not either. Because today, I don't even know if we require an introduction for this. Today we're reading Sonichu.
Finally.
Yeah.
After all these years.
We're doing it.
Just like I've gone so long without going too close to this and going down this rabbit hole. And
Well, Bailey, are you familiar with like the lore behind Chris Chan? Like
I've watched I watched a few of the doc or what was it, the Down the Rabbit Hole documentary, the hour long.
Okay.
So
that is a good like summary of the events, but it's pretty out of date. It is
and that was right around when Christina was doing the deed with dementia. So it was very topical, but I mean now that Chris Chan is faded from the limelight, I guess it's a better time than ever to really.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to explore Sonichu because it is ostensibly what brought this guy to everyone's attention. So we're gonna popcorn read this bad boy.
Which real quick, it is absurd that this man has millions of people knowing his name.
It is absurd. It's a real.
Is it millions?
Oh,
I'd be willing to bet. It's. I mean, well over 1 million. I mean, he was on national cable news a couple of months ago. He was on Tucker Carlson.
Wait,
he wasn't physically on Tucker. He was not.
No, he wasn't. They weren't interviewing.
That would have been the most
they
ignorant
talked
shit.
about him. Okay.
They did talk about him. So I mean, people know about him. Anyways, I want to
hold on, real quick, just to clarify, 4.6 million on the Down the Rabbit Hole of Sonichu.
Oh, so easily, yeah.
So
and
the
the comprehensive documentary, I think it averages like 300,000.
What is it? The Geno Samuel?
Millions.
Is that the guy?
Yeah, the Geno Samuel averages like 300,000 viewers an episode. It's a lot of people. So we're gonna popcorn read Sonichu today, and for those of you lucky enough not to be privy to Sonichu, I'll give you a quick rundown. Sonichu is a comic created by Christian Weston Chandler. It began in 2004, has way too many installments, and at least initially follows the exploits of the titular character.
How many installments? How many chapters?
It's like 17, but each is like 100 fucking pages.
Jeez,
He's a very prolific author.
and illustrator too. I mean,
Illustrator, true. He does his own illustrations.
And
a talented man.
It should go without saying that Sonichu is a crude combination of Sonic the Hedgehog and Pikachu.
In case people could not string that one together.
Yeah. In case they could string that together. So because this is a podcast and our listeners, all 0 of them, don't have the benefit of Sonichu's visual splendor, we're going to be describing the pages too as we read them. So I'm just going to start if you guys are okay with that.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, so Sonichu, number 0. Quick Comics, drawn November 24th, 2004. And there's a picture of Sonichu in the corner winking. We've got Chris standing, pointing. I think that's pointing. And he says, "Go, Sonichu! Go out and zap to the extreme!" And Sonichu, running away, says, "I will. Thank you, Father."
Well, just based off this, I really like, if you look at the title, it's a big Sonichu, the name, but it's all in lightning bolts, which I think is really good towards the motif of the character.
That's actually is a great detail. Whoa.
Yeah. Like,
that's
so
actually really well done.
Before I'm even getting started in this, I'm like, wow, this guy knows what he's doing.
Hey guys, Reese here. We had a bit of a technical mishap for a good portion of the first episode of Sonichu, so I'm just going to quickly go over it so we catch you guys up. So after Pikachu spots the perfect Chaos Monster attacking what I assume is Quickville, it cuts to Sonic fighting the Chaos Monster, and Sonic turns into like his Super Saiyan form, and Pikachu joins him in fighting it. Pikachu zaps the monster, and then the monster like shoots fire at Pikachu, and Sonic jumps in front of Pikachu, and a rainbow comes off of Pikachu and hits a Raichu like 15 miles away. And the rainbow is not in the correct order. Chris did not follow Roy G. Biv, but Raichu is hit by this incorrect rainbow, and out of it emerge Sonichu and Rosechu, and it's a bunch of nonsense, and it's not terribly entertaining, but it is necessary lore. So hopefully this kind of clears up what happened, because Manny didn't record. Fuck you, Manny. You messed it up, buddy. All right. Back to the episode. So let's see what we got here.
Wow, yeah, vastly different. Jeez.
Oh, this seems like a lore, like a lore section. What the fuck is it called? An appendix. We got a lore appendix here, boys.
Okay.
All right, so we got Chris at the top. He says, as the creator of Sonichu and his world, I feel that I should take you on a trip to learn more. Besides, I promised my other hedgehogs as well, so let's tour my section of the cartoon world. Sonichu! The title of Sonichu is here again. The comic title is Sonichu, yes. By that we man the saga of the electric hedgehog Pokemon. Location. It is set in and around the city of Quickville, a vibrant community with good people, an average among of cool places to chill at. I am the mayor.
An average among. He's among us.
I'm gonna add in the Among Us music there. Characters. This is Sonichu, the electric hedgehog Pokemon and main character. Age, 16 years. Hobbies, running, surfing, chilling. Mostly outdoor activities. Other facts. He enjoys the scenery around him. His favorite colors are yellow and blue. And he enjoys popular music. And he loves Rosechu.
Wait.
Okay.
How is Sonichu and Rose? How have Sonichu and Rosechu met?
I was just about to say they haven't met yet. They've absolutely not met.
Like that.
Also, aren't they from the same Raichu? Aren't they brother and sister?
Well, maybe they have. Maybe this has kind of like fast forward since the origins to where they know one another now.
I would hope so. I would expect. I don't expect Chris to make these kind of continuity errors. This seems like amateur hour shit.
So a couple things hold on. Let's back it up. So a couple things I want to point out on this for all the people listening. He spells Quickville CWC.
Yes, which is you know why that is? Christian Weston Chandlerville, CWCville.
Okay, good, great to point out.
Okay, so this seems more like an introduction area.
Yes, this is like an appendix. It seems like it's the lore. It's Chris's world building here.
So I like to point out that in a world that Chris makes, there are only an average among of cool places to chill. Only an average.
Only an average, and the average is, I assume, based off his actual place of living, Ruckersville. So probably pretty shit compared to regular places.
Jeez.
All right, we got more characters.
Yeah, I'll kind of read through these. The first character at the very top is a picture of Rosechu. Rosechu is a spunky and very beautiful girl. Electric hedgehog Pokemon. Age 15. Hobbies: frolicking through the fields, shopping at Quickville Mall, and cooking.
Chris doesn't really know what girls
Yeah,
do, so,
wow.
That really highlights it.
Her original trainer is the caring girl, Kel. Rosie is Rosechu's nickname, and she likes to pick flowers. Her favorite flower is the Zap Bud. So kind of going back to the original Zap Bud, where her name was introduced.
This is layered, bro. This is like a Frank Herbert novel. This has got layers.
She always keep her heart saved for her Sonichu. So they are together at this point.
Yeah, they must be. Even though I think they're brother and sister, but whatever.
I mean that does make sense given what we know now, right? Chris has put a lot of himself into this. It shows.
Okay.
I want to refute what you said or like deny it, but yeah, I got nothing.
Then there's Kel. Kel is Rosachu's caring Pokemon trainer.
Do we ever see her again? Because I've never heard of it. I wasn't aware.
Yeah,
of this.
I didn't know who Kel was, which was, just kind of adding to my knowledge of Sonic.
Okay, so that's the girl that was in the original Rosechu lore.
Yeah, she was on the beach. Yeah.
And then, there's Natsir. Natsir.
Nate Cirque. I think Nate Cirque is how people say it.
Natsir.
Nate Cirque. Nate Cirque is the son of Team Rocket boss Giovanni. So
and, Nate Cirque is just Christian backwards.
Yes, Nate Cirque. And then at the very bottom there is a Black Sonic or a Black Sonichu, aka Blatchu. Not Black Chew,
that's
Blatchu.
That's pretty fucking racist. Oh my god.
Well, Chris is pretty racist at this time.
He's god.
He's Sonichu's evil twin. He was created in Giovanni's lab from Sonichu's DNA with an accidental dose of cherry cola.
Jesus Christ.
So
I mean, he could have made that a lot worse.
I guess I'm guessing that Chris probably disliked cherry cola because I imagine he drinks a lot of cola at this time and just ever.
Oh god. All right.
Jesus
I don't even know where to
Christ.
start here. It's more lore. This is fucking deep, dude. All right. From the rainbow of chaos emerald energy, so those were chaos emeralds.
Okay.
Eggs were released into various locations around the world. They hatched into 5 more electric hedgehogs with special characteristics. When all of the hedgehog Pokemon are together, they make up the chaotic combo.
Wait, are these all Sonichus?
I assume these are all Sonic.
These are all Sonichus, yes.
So there's 7 Sonichus. What?
I feel like by the time we get this done, there's gonna be a fuck ton of Sonichus. So we got the psychic. I'm just gonna speed through this because this is a lot. This is very wordy. We got the psychic electric Magi-Chan Sonichu. Magi-Chan raised himself in the mountains as he meditated and perfected his telekinetic powers. He tends to keep it to himself a lot. Sure, great.
Sad boy.
Okay. Wild Sonichu is grass/electric. Wild was raised. Are they all just? All right, so they're all partially electric, of course. Wild was raised in a jungle by a Venusaur who taught him Razor Leaf. And a Scyther taught him how to access his speed and ninja skills. We got Bubbles Rosechu. She's water. Bubbles was raised by a mother, Swampert, who taught her to create tidal waves. Bubble has a happy, positive personality, and she just loves to have fun. We like to have fun here. Here at the Creamcast, we like to have fun. We're having fun.
Only fun with this.
We've got Punchy Sonichu, and Punchy Sonichu seems to have weird eyes. He's got different eyes than everyone else. I'm not sure what's up with that. He looks like he's baked or something. Punchy Sonichu is fighting. He's half fighting. Punchy grew up in a dojo where he perfected his punches. He's also full of random access humor. He lost his tail in a brutal fight. Cool.
He's
and then the
essentially
last one
Knuckles.
is essentially Knuckles. Yeah, pretty much. And then we got Angelica Rosechu, who's flying/electric. And Angelica was raised in a church by nuns. Angelica is a believer, so she prays every night and day. She's usually at peace, especially while flying sky high. So she's a believer and she's a junkie. All right.
Oh, Jesus. So we've got a picture of a little birdie, and Flame is the sunbird. Flame the sunbird is the protector of the Master Sunstone on the mysterious Rainbow Island. Of mysterious origin, 3 more electric hedgehog Pokemon will rock Quickville. So we've got 8 at this point. We've got Chris Chan Sonichu, Sarama Rosechu, and Wesley Sonichu. Wait, so we're up to 10 now?
We're up to 10 electric Pokemon hedgehogs.
Christian Sonichu is a blue Sonichu, so just a Sonic.
But he has different colored eyes, Manny.
Yes. Okay, you're right.
Okay. All right, Manny. Go get him.
Okay, at the very top of the next panel, there is a woman with a demon horns and a trident, and then a
pitchfork.
Slawwheel the Witch is her name under, and she is with a jerk-off who looks like a police officer. And then
what does it say about them, Manny?
And then a couple of 2-bit villains. I wouldn't even give 2 cents for them. That last part he put in parentheses. So I think I
love the name Slawwheel. I love that name.
Yeah, it's very funny sounding.
It's a great name. I gotta give Chris that. Slawwheel, fantastic name.
So then that is kind of what I'm assuming to be like a foreshadowing of the villains of the comic. And then it begins, and lastly, there is me, the intrusive creator in Sonichu's story, Christian Weston Chandler.
Okay, so he's setting up that he's gonna be breaking the fourth wall a lot, and that he's like he's controlling everything.
He describes himself as intrusive, as if he knows
that's why
intruding.
That's why I had a bit of a pause, because I was kind of confused by that, calling himself intrusive to,
It's very self-aware. It's surprisingly so.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go into his description of himself.
Let me tell you, this is a description here.
To describe myself in real life, I am a very creative person. I enjoy playing video games. Okay. It's pretty normal. Then he names the video games: Sonic the Hedgehog, Pokemon, Animal Crossing.
Sure.
I could put the first 2 together pretty quickly. I also like to build with Lego pieces, and I enjoy most kinds of music. I am also fascinated with the Transformers. I also play the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Just some basic information. He's 5'10". He was born on February 24th, 1982. He describes his work life as, I'm working towards a computer-aided drafting and design degree at Piedmont, Virginia Community College.
Oh, it's Piedmont.
Piedmont very well. I am also single, lonely, and I need a girlfriend! ! That is a big theme just in his life too, is his love quest, which is what he calls.
I'm sure we're gonna get into that, Manny.
Okay. I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
But there's one more thing at the bottom if you want to read that.
Yes. Okay. He puts down there in the very bottom, please enjoy the rest of this comic. And for more information on Sonichu, check out the DWC's Sonichu site and then it gives the link to the site.
SonichuChandler.tripod.com/Quickson. That's an easy URL to remember right there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, so this might be a good time to take like a little breather, guys. All right, and we're back. Thank you to cigarettes for sponsoring this podcast. Remember to smoke, everyone. It's good, healthy, and it looks fucking cool. Smoke up. All right, so we're back, and we're on episode 2. Sonichu in episode 2, Genesis of the Love Hogs.
Ooh.
So it looks like Sonichu's in a forest. It looks like he's like kneeling over, or he's grabbing his.
He
abdomen.
looks like he looks nauseous.
He looks nauseous. This fucking drug's making me nauseous. All right. And Sonichu says, "Oh, since my transformation, my new, bigger body needs more food than before, and nuts and apples can't cut it. It's been over a week now, and I'm so hungry." He's got the hanger.
Yeah.
Not only that, I feel so lonesome. And then there's a question mark, and Sonichu spots Rosechu at the shore. He says, "Huh?" And then it's like Rosechu has like her hands behind her back, and she's like on one foot, like
looking
a
all
stork.
cute and shit.
Yeah, there's like hearts all over the place, and Sonichu he's enraptured by this. He says, "Wow." Rosechu starts running, and Sonichu says, "Where's she running off to?"
She's bolting, dude.
She's definitely given a lot of who me energy.
I think she's just running from Sonichu. I think she thinks Sonichu's a creep. She's trying to get out of there.
Well, if you're in the woods and then you see someone come up on you, like, what is one to believe?
She's worried
Yeah,
she's gonna get the
exactly.
Cosby treatment.
Well, I think you can just call it the Chris Chan treatment. There's no, you don't need to use allegories here.
Sheesh.
All
All right.
I'm gonna have to cut that.
So 15 minutes later, Sonichu's still peeping. It looks like, and he's looking from a distance onto Rose Chu and someone else. It looks like Kel, and Sonichu goes, "So she lives in the cabin, huh? And with her trainer, maybe I can get a bite as well." And it's a conversation of Rose Chu and Kel, and she's asking if Rose Chan had fun.
Rose Chan.
And Rose Chan, she says, "Well, come on in. I'm fixing some Brunswick stew." So they go inside, and Rose Chu is looking kind of sad as her trainer is making stuff in the microwave, and she says, "Since my transformation last week, I've felt so lonesome because there's no other Pokemon like me to love." And her trainer's...
As she's kind of cooking too, Kel is in front of a microwave cooking the stew.
She's watching Chef Mike. And so Kel's like, "Oh, relax. What about Dragonite, David? He's cute. He's loyal." And Rose Chu's like, "Oh, come on, Kel. David's just too big for me. You can have him. I don't want him."
What?
Yeah, all right. I don't think Chris meant that as like an innuendo, but yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, well, and I'm pretty sure Kel's saying this. Well, you can't say I didn't try. Hey, for all we know, your love could be just around the corner. And then there's a knock.
Say the line.
There's a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Rose Chu goes, "I'll get that." And she opens the door and goes, "Hello, how may I?" And standing there is Sonichu. And he goes, "Hey, I'm just..."
You gotta describe what he looks like here. Like he looks very disinterested. His eyes are like half shut.
Yeah,
I think he's just starving.
Yeah, he's a hungry boy.
Starving.
He's a hungry boy. Well, I just love how the frame is just... He's just like looking sad and hungry. It's just, "Hey."
What's up?
So he's like, "Yeah, what's up? I'm just a wild one who hasn't eaten much for over a week. Can you help me out?" Rose Chu's like, "I don't believe it. A handsome Pokemon who is..." This is so hard to read. I don't believe it. A handsome Pokemon who is like me. I've got to learn about him. Come on in." And then she like zoots him
grabs.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's being forceful. Like, "Whoa." And she's like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Sonichu." And they're kind of holding hands right in front of a fire.
Already very romantic.
Very romantic.
Very romantic.
I think this is kind of just because that's what Chris would want from a woman. Just to
Really taking a lead for sure.
Yeah, grab
for sure.
him and just immediately fall in love with him.
Honestly, like every scene I just take as Chris projecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this whole comic.
I think at a certain point it stops being projected and it just starts being Chris's comic. I think this is like the only issue that's really about Sonichu. I might be wrong. I could be. I have not read these, but that's the feeling I get. Also, why didn't he meet Rose Chu in a field of flowers? Her main hobby is frolicking in flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm saying from a structural standpoint, it's very sloppy.
That is a fine detail.
Okay.
All right, Maddie.
On the next page, it begins with just a single kind of panel of Rose Chu with little hearts, love hearts around her saying, "My name's Rose Chu, but you can call me anytime."
That's a
Wow,
good pickup line.
That's really slick.
That's a slick one.
That
He's got moves.
But you can call me
try that
Rose
anytime.
Chu fucks.
That, I can't believe Chris needed this comment to get with girls with a comment like that. And then the panel turns to Sonichu's face saying, how about I call you Rosie?
Just over his head. Just the flirt is totally over Sonichu's head.
Real presumptuous of him to just, like, come up with a nickname before he, like, knows the person, you know?
Well, that's a big baller move. He's a Sigma male, man. That's a Sigma move.
Fair enough.
That is a very Sigma move.
I honestly think that Sonichu was the first Sigma male and Rosechu was the first girl boss. Holy shit.
This man's on the grind set.
The panel goes back to them holding hands. Rosachu yells over, "Hey, Kel, we have a guest." Oh, no. Her reply is, "That's my nickname." So Sonichu had guessed her nickname, and then he yells over, "Hey, Kel, we have a guest." To which Sonichu replies, "Boy, I thought I was the speedy one." Well, I think she's cute anyways. And that sentence is left off with a heart as well.
Can I note that in this panel, Rosechu looks like she has a deformed Siamese twin attached to her?
Yeah. It looks like a clone is coming out of her. Next panel is Kel, kind of at the doorway. "Who is it, Rosie? The stew's almost ready." And then she's kind of introduced to Sonichu. Rosie says, "Kel, this is Sonichu. He wishes to break bread with us." And then
Break bread?
Hello. Very formal way of saying it, don't you think?
He wants us to break bread. I told you, Rosechu, we're having soup.
Yeah, stew, actually. But what was it, Brunswick stew?
Brunswick.
Brunswick.
The fuck is Brunswick stew?
I thought one of you guys might know.
No, I just let that one
clue.
slide.
Kelvin replies, "Wow, another hedgehog Pokemon and a male for Rosachu? Ah, this must be fate. It's nice to meet you, Sonichu. Have a seat with Risey." Just a misspelling of Rosie. "The stew's almost ready, Rosie. Entertain your new boyfriend." Wow, she's already calling him boyfriend.
Yeah, wow. Sonichu thought Rosie was the quick one, but maybe it was Kel all
You
along.
mean the speedy one.
The speedy one.
Yeah, the speedy one. So then Rosie and Sonichu are sitting at the table alone talking. Rosie
And they're talking about very important stuff.
Yes,
very important stuff.
yeah. Rosie asks, "So, what's your favorite color?" To which Sonichu replies, "Yellow. No, blue." So kind of the dichotomy of his origins, I think, is coming out there.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And then the last panel of the page kind of cuts to one night a few days later. Rosachu and Sonichu are sitting on a rock outside holding hands in the dark.
All right, and so Sonichu and Rosechu, they're still sitting at this rock. It's in front of a lake with some mountains in the background. It's night. They're looking at the moon. Rosechu says, "Isn't the night sky so romantic?" And Sonichu says, "It sure is." Rosechu says, "I could just sit here and look at it for hours with you." And Sonichu says, "Yeah, but then we'd fall asleep together. And I wouldn't have it any other way, Rosie." "Oh, Sonichu, I'm so happy to be so happy with you. I love you. And I love you, Rosechu. As often as birds tweet, you are my lovely heart sweet." "Oh, Sonichu." And then they close their eyes, open their mouths, and sit there, and they do that for a bit.
It looks like they're gonna go kiss.
That moves really
I
fast.
understand that's what they're trying to do, but it absolutely does not look like that.
Wow, so pretty much on absolutely nothing more than introductions and the fact that I am a male Sonichu with blue and yellow as my favorite colors. They're in love.
Yeah, they're in love.
He
They're in love
doesn't
now.
know whether blue and yellow are his favorite colors.
He was very indecisive. That's correct.
He doesn't know which one is his favorite.
Well, he also wrote an excellent poem. "As often as birds tweet, you are my lovely heart sweet."
Yeah,
That's fair. Sonichu's
I've
got
never
game.
heard that term before, but yeah, Sonichu's crushing it. Oh my god.
Oh, I've seen this panel before.
I've also seen this panel before.
Yeah, so this is just Sonichu and Rosechu hooking up, doing the thing. Well, they're not doing the
They're
thing.
kissing.
They're
They're kissing.
They're kissing.
They're just kissing, but kissing in front of fireworks.
And they're definitely they're Frenching. They're definitely Frenching.
Oh, absolutely, and their tails are together too.
Yeah,
they're twisted. Yeah, the tails are twisted together. Look at that.
Yeah.
you can definitely tell that Chris put a lot of work into this one.
Under the moonlight, fireworks. Yeah.
And that's the
end
of
Yeah.
the first sub episode, or no, that's the end of episode 2, Genesis of the Love Hogs.
I'm still confused about Love Hogs. So then there is a panel after this, or an entire page, neon green with the Sonichu in Thunderbolts above, saying, Sonichu is a Pokemon, so catch him on Game Boy Advance. Get zappin' with him and the chaotic combo. So this must be like his version of like a advertisement.
Yeah, this is definitely an advertisement.
An ad for non-existent video games, which is sad.
Yeah, and you got the Sonichu Advanced copy, and then you have the Lightning version. So there's two.
It doesn't say what the other version is.
No, it doesn't. I was looking for that.
Can you imagine if there was actually a Sonichu video game? That'd been nuts.
There probably is somewhere online, honestly. Someone's definitely made one. I'm sure there is. I'm not gonna look it up, but I don't know. I'd be surprised if there wasn't at this point.
He does know. He has worked with Nintendo before.
He has worked with Nintendo before.
Some of the trolls have tried to act as Nintendo.
Oh my god.
All right, dear viewers, no shot you're still with us at this point, but we're gonna do one more episode for you, and we'll come back next week and finish this fucking shit up.
Oh my god. So we're on episode 3 out of how many, by the way?
5 sub episodes.
Jeez.
It's. I mean, you guys are like no one has ever said that you don't get your bang for your buck with Sonichu before.
Well, I think he's formatting it a lot like.
Well, you're a television cartoon, sure, but it should only have 2 episodes.
Or not even like that, like manga, where like there's volume. You buy the comics in volumes. And then there's multiple chapters within that are released weekly.
Okay. All right, I'm unfamiliar with that, but yeah, that sounds along the lines of what he's trying to do here.
Yeah.
Sonichu versus Nate Strick, episode 3. We got look. I assume they're in a mall. Sonichu is standing below Nate Strick riding a Pokemon.
In front of
a Zapdos. A
Zapdos, and they're in front. And it looks like the Zapdos has Rose-Chew. I think that's what that is.
Oh
yeah.
Wow, nice catch.
Oh,
there.
I didn't even catch that. Yeah.
And he's in front of a GameStop and a KB Toys. So that kind of dates it because KB Toys isn't a thing anymore.
Dude, I don't
it just
even
says
remember
KB. So
Toys.
I'm surprised you knew what that was because I did not know what that was.
Yeah, it used to be a toy store, and I think it closed down in like 2009 after the Great Recession. If I'm up on my toy store lore.
Interesting.
Okay, so the next page starts off with a panel.
I think it's Bailey's turn.
Yeah.
I think
fuck.
It's Bailey's
Okay,
turn.
sorry.
I think it's my turn. So yeah.
I know you're excited, Manny. I know you want to read Sonichu.
This is the action comic, you know.
This is the action one. We've had a lot of lore world building so far. This is where we get to see Sonichu do some cool fucking shit.
This is where I'm hoping the payoff comes.
This is.
So we start out with Nate Strick, and he's introducing himself. Nate Strick, son of Giovanni, Team Rocket, brighter than light. Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Okay, so that is in case
classic
I don't
Team
know.
Rocket intro.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Is that ripped right from Pokemon?
It's not the exact thing, but it's like the same bit. Like,
yeah.
Here we fucking are, like, fight us, bitch.
Well, it looks like Sonichu's about to.
Yeah, so release Rose-Chew now. Just building the scene a little bit more. We're still in front of a Suncoast too. Is then we will fight. Zapdos, go. And Sonichu's like, I can't believe this, even after what happened. Wait, what? I can't believe this, dude. You're surprise Pikachu shit.
So is that like inner monologue?
Yeah, what?
It's gotta be. It has to be.
Yeah, interesting. So earlier, when Kel had to run some errands at Quickville Mall and allowed Rosie to borrow her credit card. So it's Sonichu and Rosie and Kel and the Dragonite, Dave, right?
David, I believe.
David.
Wait, what? I don't even remember him introducing a Dragonite. What the fuck?
Kel mentioned
So it
him.
looks like this is a little bit out of order, right? Or no? So Kel entrusted me to make sure Rosie didn't spend over $100. So this frame here at the bottom looks like
they're flashbacks. It seems like.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit out of order because it looks like they're going to the mall at one point, and then it looks like This is so hard to follow. Oh my god.
It's only going to get worse. It is. I assure you, it's not going to get any better.
So it looks like we're back at the mall, This is Manny.
So this is still part of the flashback where they're shopping. At first, it was easy due to her. Oh, this is commenting on Rosie's shopping habits. At first, it was easy due to her willpower, but then with all the sales and the coupons, describing probably Rosie spending a little too much money.
Rosie's fucking credit card whore.
Yeah, Rosie's saying, $20 for this lovely bracelet? Wait, 75% off? All right. So that's how they get you every time.
But I mean, 75% off is a good deal.
That is pretty good.
That's an excellent deal.
And then the next panel to the right is saying, it's kind of showing Rosie continuing to shop with Sonichu having to carry everything that she shopped. And he looks like he's struggling there. And he even says, well, I'm not Superman, in reply to all these boxes of clothes and bracelets that he has to hold.
That's, doesn't really make any sense in terms of, like, Sonichu's array of powers, but I'll give it to Chris. Kind of funny, I guess. It's an attempt at humor, at least,
Yeah. Just kind of making him more relatable and kind of the everyman, if you know.
Haha, funny.
It is something.
Funny,
something,
woman buy shit, make man carry. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
What? Man hate shopping.
man.
And then it looks like they're stopping for lunch. Thankfully, Kel gave me cash for lunch. But how was I to know that cheeseburgers had pickles?
What?
What?
Looks like Rosichu saying, that salad was great. What's wrong, Sweet Bolt? To which he replies, I hate pickles.
Wait, does, like, Chris's dislike of pickles predate? Because I thought this was written before.
Wait, hold on.
He gained any notoriety.
Real quick.
But you're talking about the main of the pickle soup?
Yeah.
Right below this, it says, the bun is in your mind.
I think I can actually answer this one. So, if you look at the table, it seems like they have Frylock and Master Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and in the Space Ghost Coast to Coast episode that predated Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the character that would become Meatwad said, "The bun is in your mind," and I think Chris is making a crude reference to an episode of an Adult Swim show that hasn't been on the air for like 20 years.
Wow,
well, you have to remember when this comic came out, too.
That is Val. That's Val. This is like 2005. I'm not sure how long Space Ghost ran, but it was popular at the time.
That is a real deep cut.
Oh, yeah. I'm really surprised that I recognized it, because I've never seen Space Ghost.
Yeah, good job, Reeve.
Thank you.
And then it kind of flashes forward to the Zapdos. So the Zapdos flies in and takes Rosichu. His Zapdos snatched my love! And then Rosichu is screaming for help, and then now you're flash forwarding, which brings us up to date. Please excuse me while I save my girlfriend.
And then it looks like we're looking at the back of Homer Simpson's head.
Or the front, depending, because he's bald, so it's hard to tell.
I assume that's supposed to be Sonic in like his charged ball form, or Sonichu, but I don't know.
Yeah, that would make some sense.
We're making a lot of assumptions today, ladies and gentlemen. So, I've got the fight scene. Dope. All right. So, Sky uppercut. Sonic hits the Zapdos under the beak, and then drill peck. Zapdos pecks Sonichu, but Sonichu looks like he likes it, so it doesn't seem like an issue.
Yeah, it's turned around.
All right, and then we got Mega Kick, and Sonic kicks Zapdos, and then Wing Attack. And it looks like he might miss Sonic here because Sonic's
Reese,
in ball
it's
form.
Zapdos, not Zapados.
Is that sneaker for fucking in Spanish?
I think zapatos are shoes.
Zapatos. Los zapatos.
Oh, God.
I think Zapados is a spice, though.
All right, so Zapdos. And then Sonic... he does a double team where he turns into 3 easily distinguishable copies of himself. That none of them look even remotely similar. So
I like the one on the left there. He's
I really like the one on the left. He's got no neck.
The fat one?
Yeah. He's a cutie pie. I like him.
Squats on at you.
And then so we got an overhead view of Zapdos outside the B Moss store, and there's a bunch of Sonichus around him. He doesn't know what the fuck. He's very confused. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So that seems like an effective attack. And it says double team, but there's way more than 2 of them.
That's just the name of the Pokemon move.
Oh, so that's a real thing? All right.
Yeah.
So we're hitting the final blow countdown. Is the title of the page. So we've got the 10th frame, which is it looks like Sonichu and the double team partners, and we just keep counting down each frame. 9, and Sonichu's looking at Rosie. 8, he's going in for the kill. 7, he punches Rosie out of the claw and she's falling and screams, ah! 6, Sonichu dives to save Rosie. 5, he catches her. 4, 3, 2, 1, he's zooming away with Rosie in his arms with, I guess, Roadrunner feet again.
Yeah. Really zapping to the extreme here.
Yeah, for real.
I actually take problem with that. He hasn't zapped a goddamn thing yet.
I think the zap is metaphorical, no?
Yeah, it's not an actual presence of electricity. It's just more of a zapping is more of a mindset.
Okay,
yeah, it's like cream, right? It's like
never mind. No, he's zapping. He's zapping. He's zapping right.
Wait, is he zapping or is that Zapdos zapping?
I assume it's him. I mean, is Zapdos an electric Pokemon, man?
Yeah, Zapdos is an electric Pokemon.
Okay, so we have no idea. And I like this Sonichu here. I really like that one. Manny, this is all you, pal.
Yeah, so at the very top of the page, it's the Zapdos, and then right below him on the floor are all the Double Team clones. And then it's what appears to be lightning bolts, but I can't tell if it's coming from the Zapdos or if it's coming from the Sonichus.
Well, Sonichu's saying, hey, I couldn't miss out on this.
Yeah, so what leads me to believe that it's the Double Team clones doing it, but clones can't use moves.
I wonder if Zapdos isn't shocking the Double Team clones, and then Sonichu's like, yo, let me in on this shit. I like the Sparky.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe he charges his power like Superman with his sun.
Yeah.
But also, Manny, can you describe this Sonichu here?
So I can already imagine it right now. Chris has been drawing these clones, so he's been drawing Sonichu after Sonichu. And then one of the clones is, if Chris is drawing at an 8th grade level, then
regularly, like as a baseline?
Yeah, as a baseline. If his baseline artistic skill is at an 8th grade level, I'd have to put this at maybe a 3rd or 4th grade level, which is giving Chris a lot of credit.
That's giving him a lot of slack, man.
You're calling this an 8th grade level?
The regular Sonichus?
Hold on, dude. I think 8th grade is given like a really, really, really big. That's generous.
That's what
I'm gonna say like, that's not the point. Chris is a terrible artist.
Yeah,
but
Chris
Manny's point is that
he draws it like a 5th grade level. I put that at like a maybe a kindergarten level.
My point is, he draws like a midget version of the Sonichu, but without any discernible details to it.
This is me before coronavirus, and this is me now after coronavirus. Alternatively, this is before meth and after meth.
Yes, I think that's.
I love that though. I'm gonna incorporate that little guy.
That needs to be a meme.
That might be our mascot now. I love him. I'm in love with that little bastard. Okay, so yeah, all right. So this solves the ambiguity. Zapdos gets taken into a Pokeball by his trainer Nate Cirque, who's riding some kind of
oh god, what is that one called?
It's a yellow-looking lion Pokemon.
I think that's Raikou.
No.
Okay, he's riding a Raikou, and Nate Cirque says, "Enjoy your victory now, Hedgehog, but we will meet again, and when we do, I will capture you for my father." And Team Rocket. Let's go, Raikou!
Okay, so it was a Raikou.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. And he Raikou, like, scuttles out of the mall and, like, breaks down a glass door, maybe. And Chris Chan, who has not been in the comic up until now, Ray, what, is her name Ray? Or Kay?
Kel,
Rose Chew, and Sonic with a deformed Siamese twin sticking out of his back.
The two expressions are pretty great, too.
Yeah, woohoo, yeah, let's go, hooray. Kel looks like she's stroking out. out. Chris looks like he's stroking out. Roaster looks like she's having a great time. And Sonic is basking in the glory of the mall's patrons, cheering him on from saving them from Nate Cirque. What a comic. Holy shit.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. So we've got Rosie thanking Sonichu. Thank you, Sonichu. You're my hero, sweet bull. And she's looking super happy and thankful.
She's looking good. Bailey, don't tell me you wouldn't do it.
I mean, I've thought about it since we started reading. I mean, Chris Chan paints her in a really nice light.
Oh, absolutely.
Then Kel says, I was astounded with how well you battled Sonichu. You rock. Everyone's like, oh, thank you, Sonichu.
Hey, shout out to Chris for using commas correctly. What the fuck?
Yeah, for real. And to be clear, when we say everyone, and we're talking about crowds of people, it's literally like line drawings of like little stick figures almost. Like little,
I think they're worse than stick figures.
Like
they're
little mushroom
It's an
people.
oval. They are elongated ovals with circles at the top. No color, nothing.
Yeah. So then we have the last photo, which is Chris Chan shaking Sonichu's hand. He goes, as mayor of Quickville, I congratulate you on your victory, and I thank you for saving the day. Good job, Sonichu. And Sonichu's saying thank you, and they're standing there, and Chris Chan's got the Sonichu medallion on, as always.
Yeah, Sonichu's like, first of all, you're my dad, you already know me, and two, you're wearing a medallion of me. Why are you introducing yourself?
He actually congratulates him.
He does congratulate.
I missed that. Congratulate.
Yeah. He spells it congratulate, not congratulate.
I honestly love this imagery of Chris being the mayor, and he's dressed as Chris. He's got the clown shirt on, and Sonic's like, oh yeah, hell yeah. I don't know. I can't explain why, but I really do enjoy this. For some reason, Sonichu's arm is behind his tail. I don't know why Chris drew it like that. It is a wonderful image. Like Chris looks like Mark Cuban here. I don't know why.
Oh my god.
That's perfect.
Mark Cuban drawn by an 11-year-old.
All right, it looks like I got the epilogue. Epilogue. Well, Sonichu, I feel this comic book is my best work yet. I think so too, father.
So he does recognize him as father.
Oh
yeah, I don't know. Why did he introduce him? I don't know, man. There's a lot to work out here in terms of continuity. And Sonichu says, but wow, all this fantastic creativity, and you still are girlfriend free?
Here it is. Here's the gold.
I want to say the comics like quickly just morph into what this page is sooner than later. Like I think Chris quickly abandons the actual Sonichu storyline. I don't think the comics really predicated on Sonichu for very long. That's my understanding, and I'm looking forward to reading those especially.
Wacky.
All right, so Sonic expresses his astonishment that Chris doesn't have a girlfriend. Chris says, It bothers me too, but I never give up. I'll find a boyfriend-free girl around my age yet. Well, I gotta go to Charlottesville Mall to try again.
Wait, why is
Good luck, Pop!
Good luck, Pop!
Chris is just hitting the different malls in the area.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
find these boyfriend-free girls.
Why didn't Chris spend more time at the Quickville Mall? He's the mayor of Quickville. Like,
I know, you think the mayor would be able to get some fucking tail, dude. Like, good lord.
Right?
Like, you go up to someone, hey, I'm the mayor of this place. You want your land rezoned? You want permits? I got you.
You know what's crazy, too? Like, this man is so sad about not having a girlfriend that rather than have a fantasy world where he actually has a girlfriend because he can, like, do whatever, he builds a world where he doesn't.
That's a really good point, Bailey. Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
like
you're totally right. These comics are absolutely a fantasy for Chris, a power fantasy for the most part. But he still deprives himself of a girlfriend in them.
And he has all the power to do so.
But that just shows his mentality, though. You know.
I mean, it is a bizarre mentality.
Like this guy, like, it's not like masochistic. It's not like that. It's like there's got to be a specific term for it. He's like fetishizing his own problems.
His struggle, dude.
Yeah.
It's his struggle. It's you could say it's Chris would probably say it's my struggle. You know?
Yeah, Jesus.
I get your reference there, Reese, and I don't like it one bit.
Probably shouldn't have made that reference. Bad book. That's another bad book we might have on the series.
No, not reading that book.
Yeah, I don't really want to either, to be honest. So we see the back of Chris's car. It says it's got the license plate. It says Sonichu on it. It's a little bit weird, you know. Like if I had a kid, I don't think I'd be putting his name on my vanity plate, but whatever, to each his own. And then Sonichu says, or maybe he thinks, he might be thinking this, I don't know if he's saying this. There he goes, with a grin on his face. In the end, he'll say, 1 girlfriend, please. Because he'll probably fail again. I'm proud to have a brave father. There's a lot to unpack there.
He is brave.
There isn't a tremendous amount to unpack there, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, we're not a therapy podcast.
Let me see if that might have been the end.
I think it was. It said at the Unfinished Comic Book March 31st, 2005.
That was. Now, I want to let our listeners know that is not the end of the first issue of Sonichu. There are 2 more episodes of this. It is a never... Or there, God, gee, I'm sorry to say that I'm wrong. There's actually 3 more episodes in this comic. It's never ending. But we're gonna have to do that next week. We're gonna have to do that another time.
I'm really okay taking a pause on this.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for joining us, guys. Oh, go ahead, Manny.
I just think for our sanity and our mental health, we need to maybe take a step back and kind of reflect at what we just watched.
Absolutely, I think we need some time to decompress. We've spent a little bit too much time in Quickville today. I think we gotta take a step back and go not read Sonichu for a little bit.
I need to zap out of here.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us on this Creamcast, this worst book club on the internet, this Project TBD. I don't know what we're gonna call it yet, but one thing's for certain, or 2 things are for certain. 1, illiteracy isn't always great, and 2, cigarettes are good. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.